I don't know how to start this, but
say your name.
My name is Allie, and I'm going to talk about my stepdad and how he came and filled the line of a real dad for me and really made me happy to feel that I have a dad that didn't hurt me, understood how I felt, was there when me and my mom had fights, and still just came up with surprises all the time and helped me with my homework. And he understood, and like, even though my mom and him got divorced and stuff, I still feel that my mom still feels a little bit about him and still thinks about him. I know that I do because he made an impact on me, and probably my sisters too. And I feel that when he didn't answer, I knew that something was wrong, and I cried, 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 because I knew that they weren't talking. I knew that my mom had something going on between him and her, but I just know what it was yet. And I found out, and I just cried, and cried, and I cried, and it makes me upset that to know that he's not in my life anymore, because he's the only one known dad that I ever knew. I never knew my dad. And for him to marry my mom and be our dad, like with three other kids, is like saying something. But now that he's gone, it really makes me upset. And I feel that sometimes that the reasons of why he left is because he couldn't deal with the foster care situation. And because it was too much for him, or something like that. And I know that this case gets on my nerves too. Sometimes it's like, when am I going to do this? When am I going to do that? Like, when am I going to get to go home? It's already been 4 years, and I don't know what to say anymore about it. Just that it's going too long, it's too wakeful, it's too nervous. I'm a nervous wreckdown every time I think about the case. I just want someone to talk to it about, and I just can't talk to anybody because no one really wants to talk about it about me. I don't know what's going on with my mom's life. I mean, I don't know what's the thing about what's going to happen with me. I don't know if I'm going to get adopted. I'm kind of quite scared, honestly, to be honest. I'm scared even to go to be adopted. I don't want to be adopted. I don't want to go away from my family. I don't want to be away from my family. I don't want to be 10 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 45 minutes away from my family. I've known my family for a whole while, and it's kind of scary to actually leave my family. And honestly, my aunt already died, and when I'm in the foster care situation and the placement, and if where my grandma dies on me, and if I'm adopted, then I want to know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. She went, like, no time soon. Just that if she goes and I'm in the adoption system, good chances are I'm going to run away out of that adoption home to my mom, to my grandma's house, and I'm just going to stay there. Chances are I'm not going to play with the adoption system. I'll never get along with another family and accept my own. I've grown up with my family all my life. I've known my family all my life. My family's never hurt me. My mom's never neglected me. And I don't know why people say my mom abused me when she never abused me, neglected me. And quite honestly, when I was 8 years old, 4 years old, I understand why she didn't do anything. Because one, I didn't tell her. And two, why I didn't tell her is because she was especially fighting for her own life. She was getting beat. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to approach her because Gary was all around her being rude to her or beating her or something like that. And I feel that everybody's just blaming my mom. I feel like everybody thinks my mom's the bad person when she's not the bad person. She's actually a really, really good person. She's changed. For Pete's sake, she's living with my grandma. She's living with my grandma. When that does happen, when I was younger, they always used to fight with each other. But now, look at them. They're living with each other. I mean, you serious? And another thing is, my mom's actually walking. My mom's trying to be in our life. She's asking us, what college you want to go to. She's actually want to be in our life. She's doing things for us. She's not on her butt all the time, sorry, but it's true. She's not on her butt. She's walking, she's losing weight, she's going to therapy, she's talking about what happened in the past. And I think that's like a big step for my mom. It's a big step for my mom, and I'm actually really proud of her. She's smiling, and she never used to smile. And that really means a lot to me, and my mom is a whole lot to me. And if I lose her, and any of my family members, and I split up with my sisters, I might as well not live anymore. I'll have no reason to, I wouldn't know what to do. Seriously. And if I do go away, you best believe it's going to be adopted in the family, because I'm not going to go to a different family. You can say goodbye to that little thing. Vivian, this is going to you. I don't care. I'm going to bash you right now. You are not sending me to a different family. You can forget it. You don't know really what's good for me. You know what? You don't know what's best for me. You saying you do, but you really don't. You saying that adoption and taking me away from my mom is the best thing to do, and not sending me to foster care is the best thing to do right now. Well, you better check again, because you don't know my real feelings. You're not inside my head. You don't know my inner side. You don't know anything. You don't know my heart. You don't know how weak my heart is. You don't know how kind my heart is. So I feel that you need to check yourself before you even say anything. Because my mom is the best. My mom is the best. My grandma's the best. My sisters are my life. And if you take that away from them, I don't know what to do.
Are you done?
Yeah.